Good evening. Namaste to all my dear students and my viewers. You all are welcome to Genius Lakshya, which is a unique platform for all the competitive examination in our country. So this platform will definitely help you in the preparation of foundation of UPSC and GPSC, NDA, CDS and other competitive examination of our country. So this is absolutely a unique platform because we have been teaching, training, motivating and guiding the students from standard 7 onwards. From standard 7 onwards is absolutely the right time for the students. This is absolutely a unique decision to teach and train and guide the student from standard 7. So by giving only 2 hours minimum, in addition to your academics, you can make a big difference in your life. So let's start the presentation of the day. Today we will have again a very important topic, that is State Information Commission, because yesterday we discussed about the National Information Commission. National Information Commission, the same process is for the state, that is for central level, it is for the state level. So if you have understood this topic, then definitely you are going to enjoy this topic today. It is not going to be hard anymore because you have already understood the topic. So let's start the presentation of the day. State Information Commission, SIC, is the topic of the day. So we'll start it from the introduction. The Right to Information Act, which is well known across the nation as RTI Act of 2005, it says that there is the provision in the act that there should not only be a central information commission, but also there should be a state information commission at the state level. Accordingly, all states have constituted the state information commissions through the official gazette notification. The fundamental points to be noted here is that in addition to the Central Information Commission, we do have State Information Commission in the state level, and the Central Information Commission is for the entire nation level. So almost all the states have already constituted the State Information Commission through the official gazette notification. The State Information Commission, or SIC, is an independent body. It is a high-powered body, and it looks into the various complaints made to it and to decide the appeals. At the same time, the State Information Commission entertains or looks into the complaints, the appeals pertaining to, relating to financial institutions, public sector undertakings under the concerned state government. So basically, this is an independent body. It is a high powered independent body. It looks into the complaints made to it, and it takes care of financial institutions, public sector undertakings of the concerned state government. Now let's see the composition. Who are there? Who are the members? Who are the chairperson or the other members of the commission? So let's see the composition as well as the appointment of the officers. The composition is that the commission consists of a state chief information commissioner and more than 10, not more than 10 state information commissioner. This is the composition. So how many commissioners are there? One is the chief state information commissioner and maximum 10 state information commissioner. This is the composition of this high powered independent body. Again, they are appointed by the governor, but they are appointed on the recommendations of a committee. A committee recommends the names of the person to be appointed as the commissioners, and the committee consists of the chief minister. The chief minister is the chairperson of the committee. Again, the leader of the opposition in the legislative assembly and a state cabinet minister who is nominated by the chief minister. So maximum strength of the committee is 11, including the state chief information commissioner, and a committee recommends the names of the person, and the chairperson of the committee is the chief minister of the concerned state. Also, other members are like the leaders of opposition in the legislative assembly and a cabinet minister is nominated by the chief minister of the state. So in the committee, chief minister, leader of opposition party and a cabinet minister. This is the composition of the committee. And this committee recommends the names of the person to be appointed as the commissioner, state chief information commissioner and state information commissioners, and they are appointed by the governor of the state. So this is the composition and appointment. Now let's see who are there. What kind of persons are generally appointed to this office? So the person should be of eminence in public life with wide knowledge and wide experience in law or in science and technology, in social science, management, journalism, mass media, or administration and governance. So these are some of the different fields. The persons who are recommended by the committee are from all these fields, and they should be the person of great eminence. They should not be a member of the parliament, or they should not be the member of the legislature of any state or any union territory. So this is the important things to be noted. The persons who are nominated are from law, science and technology, social science, management, journalism, mass media and administration, and governance. Then a member, an MP, member of the parliament, cannot be appointed as the commissioner for the State Information Commission. And a state legislature means an MLA also cannot be appointed as the information commissioner of any state or any union territories. They should not hold any other office. This is also very important to know that if a person is holding any other office, then he cannot be nominated or he cannot be appointed. So, of the profit, any office of profit, or the person should not be connected with any political party, or he should not be carrying on any kind of business, pursuing or professing, right? So these are not allowed to be a part of political members. He should not have any kind of business, and he should not hold any kind of profit also with any kind of organization. Then let's see the tenure and service conditions. What is the duration? What is the time period of these officers? So the State Chief Information Commissioner or a State Information Commissioner, they hold office for such term as prescribed by the central government. So, the central government decides the duration, the time period, the tenure of this office. Or until they attain the age of 65. So 65 is the highest. This is the age to get retired. So whichever is earlier is finalized. They are not eligible for reappointment once they are retired. They cannot be appointed again. Let's see what is the removal process, because the officers can also be removed from their office on various grounds. There are so many circumstances, various grounds are there, and based on the various circumstances and ground, the governor can remove. Who can remove? The governor of a state or the concerned state can remove State Chief Information Commissioner or any State Information commissioner from office under the various circumstances. So let's see which are the various circumstances, which are the various situations when the commissioners of the Information Commission are removed by the governor. First ground is if the person is adjudged as an insolvent. Repeatedly we are discussing if a person is found to be insolvent, then he is removed. In the previous session we discussed the same one. So if he has been convicted of an offense which in the opinion of the governor involves a moral turpitude, means if the person has been convicted for any matter, then the governor can remove the person as a commissioner from the State Information Commission. Again, if he has engaged himself during his office in any paid employment, if he gets any kind of payment from any office outside of his regular duty, then he is removed from his office. So number one is if he is found insolvent, second if he is convicted, third if he is engaged with some other office in addition to his office. So these are the various grounds upon which he can be removed by the governor. Again, if he is, in the opinion of the governor, unfit to continue in office due to infirmity, mentally and physically, then he is removed or he can be removed. Again, if he has acquired such financial other interest as likely to affect prejudicially his official functions. On this ground also, the person can be removed from office. In addition to all these circumstances, if the person is found or it is proved misbehavior or incapacity, then in these two grounds the person can be removed as the Chief Information Commissioner of State or the Information Commissioner of State by the Governor of the state. However, in these cases, the governor has to refer the matter to the Supreme Court. So the governor refers this matter to the Supreme Court of India, and after the inquiry by the Supreme Court, it affords the cause of removal and advises the governor to do so. Then the governor can remove him. This is the situation, this is the provision. Now let's see the salary and allowances of the State Chief Information Commissioner and State Information Commissioners. The salary, the allowances and other service conditions of the State Chief Information Commissioner and State Information Commissioner is determined by the central government. So, central government decides the salary, the service commission of these officers. Now let's see the powers and functions of this office. What powers and functions they enjoy. So let's see the powers and functions of the State Information Commissioners are like it is the duty of the commission to receive, to inquire into a complaint from an person. If any person gives any kind of complaint, then the State Information Commission inquires about the complaint. Then who has not been able to submit an information request because of non-appointment of public information officer. If due to lack of public information officer, the information is not received by the complainant, then the State Information Commission informs, request to appoint public information officer. Who has been refused information that was requested? If somebody has been denied to provide information, then also it becomes a matter of inquiry for the State Information Commission. Who has not received response to his information requested within the specified time limit. If the time limit has not been followed positively, then also it is inquired by the State Information Commission. Then who thinks the fees charged are unreasonable? Who thinks information given is incomplete, misleading, or false? And any other matter relating to obtaining the information. So these are the various matters like information refused, and if the person has not got the information on time limit, regarding fee charged unreasonably, right? If the information given but it is incomplete, misleading and false, or if the matter is relating to obtaining the information. So all these are the important functions of the State Information Commission. The commission can order inquiry into any matter if there are reasonable grounds. So while the commissioner start inquiring, the commission has the power of a civil court in respect of various matters. So which are the matters where the commission enjoys the power as a civil court, summoning or enforcing attendance a person, compelling them to give oral or written evidence on oath to produce documents or things. For requiring the discovery and inspection of any documents, for receiving evidence on affidavit, for requisitioning any public record from any court or any office, for issuing summons for examination of witness or documents, any other matters which may be prescribed. All these are the matters while inquiring. The commission has the power as a civil court regarding this matter. Then, during the inquiry, when the State Information Commission start making inquiry of a complaint of the commission, any examine any record which is under the control of the public authority, means the government officer, and no such record may be withheld from it on any ground. It means all public records or all the records of the government must be given to the commission during the inquiry made by the commission. The commission has the power to secure compliance of its decisions from the public authority, and this include for providing access to the information in the particular form, for directing public authority to appoint the public information officer where there is no public information officer, then for publishing information or categories of information, for making necessary changes to the practices relating to management, relating to maintenance, relating to destruction of any records, enhancing training provisions for official on the right to information, for seeking an annual report from the public authority on compliance with this act, for requiring public authority to compensate for any loss or other detriment suffered by the applicant, for imposing penalties under the act, for rejecting the applicant. These are all important circumstances where the commission has the power to comply its decision with the public authority. The commission submits an annual report to the state governments on its implementation of the provision of this act. Every year, a report is submitted by the commission to the state government, and the state government puts the report before the state legislature. When a public authority does not conform to the provisions of this act, then the commission may recommend to the public authority or government servant, steps which ought to be taken for promoting such conformity. Now let's see Right to Information Act, RTI Amendment Act of 2009. The various features or the provisions of the Right to Information or RTI Amendment Act of 2009 are as follows. What are the changes in the Right to Information Act? Let's see. It provided that the Chief Information Commissioner and an Information Commissioner shall hold office for such term as prescribed by the central government. This is the first change. Means central government decides regarding the duration of the Chief Information Commissioner and all other Information Commissioner of the state. Number 1. Previously, before this amendment, the time period was fixed for this officer and it was 5 years. Then it provided that the salary, the allowances and other service conditions of the Chief Information Commissioner shall be such as the prescribed by the central government. Means the central government will decide the salary, the service condition, other allowances for this Chief Information Commissioner of State and Chief Information Commissioners. Before this amendment, before 2019, the salary, the allowances and other service conditions of the Chief Information Commissioner were similar to those of the Chief Election Commissioner and that of an Information Commissioner were similar to those of an Election Commissioner. Means the Election Commissioner, Chief Election Commissioner and the Chief Information Commissioner had the same salary and allowances and service conditions. It provided that the State Chief Information Commissioner and State Information Commissioner shall hold office for such term as prescribed by central government. So there is no fixed time, but central government decides the duration of this office. Before this amendment, it was fixed and it was 5 years. The salary, the allowances and other service condition of the Chief State Information Commissioner is determined by the central government. So we discussed one of the most important topics of regarding information, that is State Information Commission. So today we discussed State Information Commission, the composition of State Information Commission and the function of State Information Commission, the removal process of State Information Commission, and the RTI Amendment Act of 2019. So this is the end of the presentation. If you have any doubt and query, you can write me on my email ID rohit sika at geniusschool.co.in. Till then, take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.